So as far as the 45-1.7, I like how small it is. It's decently sharp, but you're never going to get as much bokeh as you would with a full frame camera or even a crop sensor camera. So you're probably never going to be super confident about your photos. And there's just a weird look to micro four thirds in my opinion. So with this, for the micro four thirds, it's a pretty decent lens. I'd rather use this for street photography if I was driving around in my car or something like that than I would the 75 or the 17. But for this one, I'm gonna say I'm probably not gonna keep it. I'm not super happy with the portrait quality or the bokeh. So yeah, for this one, I'm probably going to say pass on this. I'm not gonna buy it. I'd rather go with the 42.5 Panasonic because it has image stabilization.
Okay, so this is a portrait lens, and that's what it is. It's a 90mm lens. 45 times 2 is 90. So for me, I can't really use this for street photography. I might be able to use it for wildlife or something like that to an extent, but I'm not going to be using this for most things. Just if I was shooting a wedding or something like that, I would probably use this. But yeah, I'm not going to really use this. So for me personally, the 45-1.8 is not going to be one of those lenses that's just like glued on my camera like the 17-1.8. I use this lens all the time because for me a 34 35mm equivalent is a lot more useful for just everyday photography than a 45 or a 90mm full frame equivalent. So 45 times 2 is 90. This is a 90mm lens, so it's pretty telephoto. You know, you're gonna be taking portraits with this, maybe doing a little bit of wildlife, a little bit of landscape, but you're not gonna really probably walk around with this lens for street photography. If you're scared of people and you want to be really far away on the other side of the street and do street photos, portraits of people, you might be able to use this. It's pretty small. Nobody's gonna really know you're taking their picture from that far away with something this tiny. It's tiny, it's light, it's sneaky, it works for that. But just for everyday street photography with buildings and stuff like that, I really struggled with this. I didn't really get anything I could show in this video with this lens.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Scroll through my other... So I wouldn't suggest micro four thirds for weddings. I wouldn't suggest them for portraits. I would suggest micro four thirds for wildlife or sports. So that's what I'm going to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Scroll through my channel, check out my other videos, hit the subscribe button, and thanks for watching.